Alright guys, Manchester City have just won the Carabao Cup, beating Tottenham Hotspur by a goal to nil. And, well done to Man City, winning 6 of the last 8 Carabao Cups and the last 4 in a row, which is very impressive. And I don't like people that say the League Cup is a Mickey Mouse trophy. It's not a Mickey Mouse trophy. It is a trophy. A trophy is a trophy. If you've worked to win something, then it's an achievement. And City have worked to win this. They've beat Arsenal in the lead up to this. They've beaten United in the semi-final. So they haven't had an easy run to this final. And they had Tottenham in the final. So straight away, that's 3 of the big 6 other 5 big 6 sides that they've had to beat. Only Liverpool and Chelsea they haven't had to play. It was completely dominated by Man City today, the game. Tottenham did very little. And I think we have to question Ryan Mason. I get that it's only his second ever game as a manager, not only of Tottenham, of any team. But in the second half, when he took off Lucas Moura, who was the only player who looks like creating anything for Tottenham today, Harry Kane did virtually nothing. But to be fair, you can let him off purely because he has just returned from injury. And he didn't look 100% fit when he did play. Heung-min Son was absolutely rubbish today. And Lo Celso weren't much better either. So when he took Lucas Moura off, a person who can run with the ball, has pace, which, as Chelsea showed last week or the week before, that is how you beat Man City. You need pacey players. That's the only way you're going to win against them. And when he replaced him with Gareth Bale, who, we all think Gareth Bale's quick, but he's not the same player he used to be. He's had that many injuries now that it just does slow you down a bit. It's like with Daniel Sturridge. 2013-14 Sturridge, lightning. 2018-19 Sturridge, average pace, really. He's not quick at all, really. It's just injuries have affected him that much. So I think Ryan Mason didn't do great as his first final as a manager, but I mean, fair enough. He's got no experience, so you can't be too harsh on him. Aymeric Laporte got the winner. It was a really good header by Laporte. Gary Neville was quick to point out that Laporte should have been sent off. To be honest, they were, both tackles were yellow cards. So if you want to go down that road, then in theory, yes, but that's not how football works. Because if he had got a yellow card for the first tackle, would he have made the foul the second time round? I don't think he would have, because Laporte is one of the best defenders in the Premier League. Well, best centre-backs. There's only Van Dijk, Ruben Diaz, maybe, that I would really put ahead of him. That's it really that I can think of. City were really good today. They were unlucky not to score in the first half through Phil Foden and Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez had a really good game, I thought. He just twisting and turning. Sergio Reguilon had a nightmare today with Riyad Mahrez. And with City now, obviously this means they could win a treble. Obviously, if you ask any Man United fan in the world, it is not the treble. A treble is a treble. Okay, the League Cup is no easier to win than the FA Cup, in my opinion. It's the League Cup and the FA Cup are just exactly the same, really. There's no. I'm not any more impressed by you winning the FA Cup than I am the League Cup, and the other way round. They're pretty much the same. You have to do the same things to get there. It's just complete knockout football. It involves every team in the EFL. Okay, fair enough. With the FA Cup, there is one more round to it, I think. But that's because obviously you've got all the non-league teams in it as well. And I mean, any Premier League team should be beating a non-league team. Anything else to say, really? Phil Foden should have. Well, I say should have. He would have scored, but it was a really good block by Toby Alderweireld in the first half. Yeah, obviously Pep Guardiola is doing a terrific job at Man City, and right now people are going to say that obviously because City have won the past 4 Carabao Cups in a row, that it's all because they have a massive squad. Or maybe it's just the fact that they have good owners who want to invest in the club. Liverpool have virtually very little net spend. Tottenham, very, if any, net spend. Arsenal, same. United, okay, there's a bit more. Chelsea, yeah, a bit more. So Chelsea and United are the only 2 teams as well. But when people say, oh, net, you're not earning any money, is there any rules to say that you can't do that? I mean, people tried to stop it last year with UEFA trying to ban them. With trying to get UEFA to ban them. But UEFA didn't see any well, they gave them a slap on the wrist, but they didn't see any major problem with it. So what's the problem? They've got a big squad. Yeah, well done to them. They've built up their squad. They've signed players that have been successful. I don't understand people who say that City just, oh, it's all oil money. Oh, nah. Do you get my point? Like, if anything, you should look at the rich owners that don't spend as much and say, why aren't you investing in the team? Like with Liverpool, Liverpool, Champions League winners, Premier League winners. In that time, we've invested about 40 million per season because we've signed. In that time, we've only signed Thiago and Jota since January 2019, which is 2 years now. Which is only and Tsimikas was only 10 million. And who have we sold in that time? We've sold Lovren, that's 15 million. We've sold Keanu Hueva, that's 13 million. And there is plenty of other players that we have sold. Ryan Brewster, 24 million. Dominic Solanke, 20 million. We've probably, since we became Champions League winners, we probably have made a profit out of transfers. So you don't need to blame the City owners for investing. You need to blame the other owners for not investing. Because Man City's owners have done a really good job at Man City. Oh, it also does suck as a Liverpool fan, the fact that my team have won, since I started supporting them in 2009, when I was just turned 6 years old. I have only seen my team win 5 trophies. There's a Champions League, a League Cup, a Premier League, a Club World Cup, and a UEFA Super Cup. So that's 5. City have won 6 League Cups in that time. City have won more League Cups than I've seen my own team win any cup. So, I mean, bit annoying. And to be honest, I do want our owners out of the club. I think all the big 6 should, except Man City, should want their owners out of the club. Because City, okay, this is a blip. This is the first time City have made one big mistake that has affected their club. Liverpool, we've had the ticket prices being extortionate and fans had to leave the stadium to do a protest to get them to go down again. We've had this Super Cup, which I'll allow for Sheikh Mansour as it's literally his only slip up. We've had, there was something else and I can't think of what it is now. There was the whole Project Big Picture last summer. There was the fact that there's virtually been virtually no investment. Like any time we sign a big player, it's because we've sold a big player. Like in 2014, when we signed a lot of players, that's because we sold Suarez. In 2018, when we signed Van Dijk and Alisson and Fabinho, and it was because we sold Philip Coutinho for 140 million. So yeah, I want my owners out. My owners, they're not my owners. They're no one's. There shouldn't be anyone's owners. Fuck off to American sports where it's all franchises. Football ain't a franchise. But anyway, yeah, congratulations to Man City, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.